This is Maggie. Today I'm looking at the transits and progressions of George Harrison the night of his almost fatal knife attack in his home. Uh, so that was on December 30th, 1999. Um, so I look forward to doing his natal chart. It's like a beautiful diamond. I really look forward to that. But right now I'm just going to focus on his transits and his progressions. So he is, first of all, he is a sun in Pisces, his moon is in Scorpio, and his ascendant is Scorpio as well. So your progressions move 1 degree per year. So his progressed moon is in Taurus. And transiting Pluto, transiting Chiron, and his progressed ascendant are all in the second house of Taurus. Taurus rules the lungs. It rules the neck, the neck, throat area. So he was stabbed. He had a right lung collapse. So I think that would be Pluto, and his ascendant, of course, is his body in Taurus. That would be this area of his body. The attack itself, I think, would be, well, the transits will be in red and the progressions are in green. So his transiting north node is right on his natal Pluto, and that is opposed to Mercury, which also rules the lungs, I believe. And his natal Mercury is in Aquarius, and it's conjunct Uranus, transiting Uranus. So that's sudden, unpredictable surprise attack. I mean, Pluto, the destroyer. In this case, it was a nefarious event that suddenly, unexpectedly happened to him. And Neptune, again, in Aquarius, I was just thinking Neptune could be fluid in the lungs because it's the ruler of Pisces. So yes, in the third house, again, the attack was in his neighborhood. That would be third house Gemini. So his progressions, the moon is in Sagittarius, I talked about that. Mercury in Taurus. Progressed Venus is in Gemini, and progressed Mars is in Pisces. So that was the other one that jumped out at me the night of the attack. He is a Pisces, 5 degrees part Pisces, and Mars, progressed Mars was at, I just had it, sorry. Progressed Mars was 4 degrees, so it's just sitting right on his sun. And that's his home. Himself in his home. He was in bed and got stabbed in the right lung. So that's very descriptive astrologically, for the nature of the injury, the place of the injury, and the attack. Mars on the sun. And it's in conjunct his Pluto. So that's a violent nature of the attack as well, his natal Pluto. So his north node, I don't know if I already talked about his north node is right on his natal Pluto, and that's opposing Mercury. I think I just talked about that. That's opposing Mercury conjunct transiting Uranus in Pisces. So yeah, that's sudden. He didn't have air in his lungs, so air could be Aquarius. Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, so it's transiting and Mercury. His natal Mercury in the third house of communication, it's in Aquarius, so it took the breath out of his lungs. And thank God he survived that. Neptune again. I talked about Neptune already. Fluid in the lungs. Because it's in the third house of Gemini. So Venus, he has progressed Venus that day in the eighth house. In the eighth house in Gemini. Progressed Mercury is in the seventh house of relationships. Saturn, transiting Saturn is in his seventh house, opposing his moon. So that's a very, very malefic event for him. Opposing his moon in Scorpio. That's his body and his relation. That's his attacker, Saturn and Mars. Mars also transiting Mars on his Sun. Saturn in the seventh house of relationships. Mercury, the communication about the event. The Sun, the transiting Sun, progressed Sun rather, and the transiting Jupiter just enlarged. That's his health. That's his health, and it's in Aries. It's in Aries. He has this Aries in the sixth house. So transiting Sun was in Aries. Jupiter just enlarged the conflict going on because Aries and compromised his health by an act of aggression. Mars, the ruler of Aries, was the attacker, and that was the progressed Mars sitting on his Sun in Pisces. So I think I talked about his wounded healer, Chiron. He was wounded. Transiting moon in Scorpio. Actually in Sagittarius. Actually, let me just make sure the exact degree for the transiting moon. It doesn't even show, but anyway, it's in the second house. It's in the second house. And I already covered that. But between Chiron and Pluto in a fire sign in the second house, and his progressed ascendant and moon all in the second house of Taurus, ruling this area. Pluto's being a malefic. Chiron as well is being a malefic that night. And Mars, definitely, I talked about the nature of his attack. And Pluto, the north node right on his Pluto, that's like signifying it's like a karmic fated event to happen. And Pluto, would make it a malefic event. Thank God, it wasn't the end of him. And I already talked about Uranus. It's opposing Uranus. Sudden, unexpected attack in your own home. Mercury would be the neighborhood in the third house, his home. So I just wanted to cover that particular event. Also, his progressed MC midheaven is in Libra, in the 12th house. So, I just wanted to look at that event. I also want to look at another event. The night he died. I normally don't do charts like that, but I love George Harrison. And he's such a beautiful spiritual man that I will be doing his natal chart later. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.